This superpower site has so many cool transitions, it constantly ranks S+ in a lot of people's tier lists. So today, I'm going to recreate this transition. Let's see how they did it. Inspect element. So they're just scaling the y-axis on this black hole thingy. It's simpler than it looks. We can absolutely steal this. Let's use an industry standard animation library, GSAP. First, we need the asset. I can spend 3 hours in Photoshop trying to recreate this, or I can just use inspect element and yoink it from the site. Of course it's in WebP, the official image format of why is this so difficult. Let's fix that. Fire up Photoshop, turn it into PNG, and boom. Now let's open up a Next.js app because we're not barbarians and using plain vanilla JavaScript. And let's start with a main div. We need some scroll space, so let's give the body a totally reasonable height of 500 view height. Now as for the black hole itself, let's place it inside another series of div to set it up correctly. And now we'll add these big useless divs on top and some bottom to simulate the scrolling real estate. Peak web dev. Alright, it's time for the magic. So let's use GSAP and add the references to our divs and then set up the settings on GSAP. The original animation on Superpower starts really slow and then it accelerates as you scroll more. On the GSAP website, they have a handy dandy visualizer in which I can see all the various easing functions. I think this expo ease function looks the most similar to the effect that we're going for, so let's just take that. Okay, great, it works. But this was really raw, like a raw chicken. This is not acceptable. So let's just use this tiny library called Lenis to make this thing silky smooth. It will make the entire site smooth scrolling. And perfection. Now you can go add this to your landing website and have other people go, wow, you're such an awesome dev.